Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna stand at the edge of our mat and just center, allowing the feet to kind of ground into the earth. Breathing in, you're just gonna roll your shoulders back. Inhale and exhale, letting those shoulders slide down. Beautiful. Then you're gonna float the arms up, breathe in, and exhale, we're just gonna roll down our spine, bending our knees, letting our spine roll all the way down. Inhale here at the bottom, and then exhale, roll it back up. Good. Inhale, float the arms up, and exhale, rolling down. And this time we're just gonna walk our hands out to an all fours position. Good. So we're gonna do a really thorough ab warm up before this workout, or during this workout. And you're gonna exhale, round the spine. Good. And then inhale, lengthening out into extension, letting those sits bones widen, the chest open up. Good. And then you're gonna exhale, round the spine, dropping the tail, and you're gonna hold this position and just shift forwards and back. Good. And just notice how it feels as you rock forwards and backwards in your spine. Beautiful. You're gonna come back to center, and then inhale, lengthen forward, chest is high, and then you're gonna do the same rocking forward and back, letting that chest move through space, but keeping the lower back supported. Nice. So you're gonna come back to that neutral position, and we're going to do 2 more cat-cows. Just exhale, round, and inhale, lengthen through, and exhale, round. And then inhale, return to neutral. So the sits bones are pointing straight behind you, the top of the head is pointing out, and we're gonna do a couple sternum drops here. So we're gonna let our shoulder blades slide together, and then we're gonna push them wide and really separate those shoulder blades along the back. Inhale, let the shoulder blades slide together, and exhale, push them wide. Beautiful. 2 more here, breathe in, and then exhale, pushing wide. You're gonna hold those shoulder blades wide, and you're gonna exhale, slide opposite arm and leg out long, and then inhale, tap it down, exhale, lift it up. Good. Breathing in and up. Good. And now we're gonna float back in and go to the other side. Breathe in, exhale, stretch opposite arm and leg out. We're gonna hover and tap. Good. Keep breathing, deepening those abdominals. Pulling the abdominals in and up and pushing the ground away from you. Beautiful. Now you're gonna keep both hands down. Stretch one leg out, and then you're gonna pull knee to nose, and then lengthen back out and actually take it into a little extension, bending the knee and like kicking the ceiling with your foot. Breathe in, and exhale, lengthen up. Good. Breathe in, and exhale, lengthen up. Exhale, and up. Fabulous. Now you're gonna return, neutralize that spine, return to neutral, and we're just gonna do a few little pulses here, trying to keep the hips level and the leg parallel. Super tempting to open that knee out, but we're trying to keep it parallel. That's gonna work the midline, the medial side of the leg. Good. Woo, and then just stretch and let the leg come down, and we're gonna go to the other side. So lengthen that leg out long, scooping those abdominals, and we're gonna pull knee to nose, and then exhale, kick it up. So I'm changing the breathing on you. Inhale, round, exhale, kick it. Good. Breathing, exhale, expanding and using those abdominals to support the low back during this movement here. Good. 2 more. Good. Nice. Now from there, you're gonna stretch the leg long, find that nice long neutral spine, then bend the knee again, and you're gonna do little pulses through the thighs. Keeping the leg parallel. Good. Trying not to let that knee float out to the side. You wanna keep your spine centered on the mat. We're trying to keep our hips level, using those abdominals, pushing the ground away from us. Good. Should start to get rather spicy through here. Good. And then stretch the leg long and lower down. Excellent. And you're just gonna shift side to side. And we're gonna come off of our hands, do a little child's pose and rest the wrists. Good, dropping the head and breathing into the back. Beautiful. From there, you're just gonna bring your feet forward and we're gonna come into a nice long, tall position, stacking the spine up. Breathe in, exhale, roll down. And we're just gonna bring our feet with us, bring our knees with us, and slowly come into a nice controlled C curve here. So we're in our ab curl, the abdominals are really connecting into the spine, and we're gonna send one leg out as we pull one knee in and then switch. Good. Beautiful. Good, so we're gonna inhale as the right leg comes in and exhale as the left comes in. Keeping the spine long, keeping those abdominals connected. Beautiful, now we're gonna pause, bring both knees in, and then switch the breathing. Left leg in on the inhale, and exhale, right knee in. Good. Keeping the spine nice and stable. Keep breathing, using those abdominals. Hug the knees into the chest, and lower down. Arms go long, inhale here. Keeping those arms above the head, you're going to rock the pelvis into a flat back and then lift the hips up into a bridge. Breathe in and exhale, roll it down. Good, just lengthening through the spine. Arm floats by your side. Exhale, roll the pelvis up. Float those arms overhead, reach the arms overhead, pull the legs forward, and you're gonna roll down through the spine. And then bring the arms back down. Beautiful. Once more. Tip the pelvis. Coming up. Arms float overhead. Leave those arms behind. And roll it down. Beautiful. And then bring the arms back by your side. Now from here, we're going to take our hands behind our head. And we're going to do a nice little ab curl up. Good. And then we're gonna bring our thighs together. In this position, we're just gonna tip the hips and then come back to center. Good. It'll be more challenging on your toes. Good. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, come to center. Now you're keeping the elbows wide, right? We're not pulling on our head. We don't want our elbows to come towards each other. They're actually staying really open. Breathing in. Back to center. Good. Nice. Two more here. And one more. And lower down. Beautiful. Let the arms rest down. The legs lengthen down. And you're going to just do a nice little toe tap here. Heels are digging into the ground. And we're letting the whole spine kind of move and flow with us as we breathe. Fabulous. Now bring those legs together, zip up the inner thighs, arms float overhead, breathe in, and exhale. We're gonna roll up through our spine, bending the knees if we need to, and then lengthening up and over. And stack it up. Gorgeous. And then exhale, roll down. Arms float overhead. Arms return. Scooping, pressing through the big toe mounds, so that we're really lifting up and over and staying connected through that midline. One last slow roll down. Knees could be bent, hands could be behind the thighs. Whatever works for you. You're gonna stretch long here, and then with control, just roll over onto your stomach. Beautiful. Forehead's resting down, spine is long, and we're going to just lift our hands up. Our elbows are out from our side. And so we're just rotating the arms, keeping the elbows down and letting the hands lift up. Now you're gonna rotate. You're gonna lift up into a cobra, letting the chest lift, abdominals staying up and in, pubic bone heavy, and then you're gonna pull the elbows by your side and then bring them back out. Exhale, elbows to side. Inhale, float up. Exhale. Each exhale, you're deepening those abdominals, pulling belly button to spine as you're lengthening your upper back and letting the chest walk forward. Beautiful. Nice. And then lowering down. Breathe here. We're gonna press ourselves back into a nice long line. We're gonna come to a plank. Good. Keeping those hips long, you're just gonna press forward on the toes, then press back towards the heels. Inhale forward, exhale back. Beautiful. Keeping one long line, the head, the shoulders, the hips, and the knees in line. Beautiful. It's always better to have your hips higher than lower. And then you're just gonna pipe those hips up and bring your feet to the mat, gently allowing a little stretch here, letting one heel lower down and then the other, if that feels comfortable to you. Breathing. Good. Nice. Fabulous. And then you're just gonna press back towards your heels, soften the knees, and you're actually gonna walk your hands to your feet. Good. Drop the head. Let the jaw relax, let the head relax, using those abdominals to support the spine. And then we're slowly going to roll it up. Roll the shoulders back. And then come to a nice long standing position. Good job.